Now, news broke earlier that Aussie was attacked at his home yesterday. I had nothing to do with that. But I can say that whoever did do that, even though you were trying to do me a favor, you just made things harder on me with the committee.
Time's up over me. Step back to reality of the ghost gravity of the ghost rapid shock. It's all mad what he wants. Give up, that is enough. It won't happen enough. It's all back to his cross. It don't matter his stuff. He knows that but he's struck. He's all stacked but he knows when he goes back to his mom or home dash when he's back to the lab again, yo. This whole rhapsody back could capture this moment and hope you know me. A superstardom's goes to post-mortem. It only goes harder. Only goes harder. He goes, it's all over. This hole is all on him. Coast to coast shows. He knows it's no throttle. Lonely road cutter. He knows it's no father. From home he's no father. He goes home and but he knows his own daughter. I know he knows cause here he goes the cold water. His own storm water no more. His cold brother. The most dark the next flow who flows. He knows over his own honor. So it's all over. He's told and I'm frozen. I suppose it's all water. But the beat goes on that I'm dead. Yourself in the music, the moment's rolling. You better never let it go. One shot to not miss a chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Yourself in the music, the moment's rolling. You better never let it go. One shot to not miss a chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Last life and it goes man, this goddamn footsteps on my time. It is no movie, there's no my God fighter. This is my life and this time I'm so hard. This is my life, gotta be the one my secret. See this how I gotta be speaking, being the fire. The demons out of bed, you know this must be me on it too much. So nigga what to say, what's fucking all the time. What's got me to the bottom of this
Ladies and gentlemen, I am the loudmouth Anthony Benton, Arts of Wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, I am the loudmouth Anthony Benton, Arts of Wrestling. You see this door behind me? It's the door of opportunity. The door has been opened now, and the light has been lit. I am going to walk down this alleyway. I am going out to the ring tonight to take on your InterMedia champion, Baret Lavoe. Baret Lavoe, you know me. My matches, I've came up this short. This short. I want to succeed in this company. I have walked every mountain. I have climbed every ladder to get to this moment in my career at Arts of Wrestling. Tonight, I am taking what you hold dear, the InterMedia Championship. I will walk right through you like a freight train going through a tunnel at full speed. I am the Black Craft King for a reason. Every time I put an idea to the plate, it always turns out fantastic. You see, I'm going to climb the ladders of success after I beat you tonight. I'm going to go to the top rope and I'm going to give you a splash like none other. But baby, let me tell you something more important. Let me tell you a little story. You see, I started out as a little boy in professional wrestling as a fan. But it comes to this point and this moment at the exact time. You and I, one-on-one, on the opposite sides of the ring for the InterMedia Championship. And you want to know something? I know you have what it takes to defeat the loudmouth, but I am going to walk away upsetting you, holding the InterMedia Championship, and the ref will be saying, the new InterMedia champion, the loudmouth Anthony Benton. I do this because I respect you, Baret Lavoe. I'm doing this because it's for your own good, Baret Lavoe. I am the man to watch. I am the most must-see superstar in arts of wrestling to date. I am the best rising up-and-comer. You want to know something? How I rise up is how I succeed. So, if you're going to stand in my way, I want to see you do something great. Because I am an A-rated superstar. And I demand everything goes my way. Unless you want to get knocked down and I get what I want. And that's exactly what's going to happen tonight. I'm going to knock you down and I will be holding that InterMedia championship tonight!
I love you. I love you. Oh. Well, hello there. Your Lordship here. It seems to me that I am facing what's his name? Milton. Doesn't really matter at this point. You mentioned door of opportunity. So what? You get to your special ed classroom? Did you just get off the short bus and just took off your helmet? Is that what happened? My dear friend, you can consider yourself blessed. Because I decided to make this, I don't know, no time limit. Why no time? Well, the more time we use up, the more time you have to realize that the match is over. I'm in the shower. Where the hell are you? And you really think that I'm going to give you an opportunity to get close to that? You know what? This is what I am going to do for you. I am going to allow you to look stupid. Because it's just entertaining. And after all, I now have all the time to do so. After all, why would I lie? I am the worship. How that was. Someone to miss. Someone to miss.
Did you honestly think another week would go by without me addressing you? Baret Lavoe, you have something that I want, and that is the InterMedia championship. And sooner, rather than later, that championship will be mine. You can go ahead and look at your watch and see that you are on nothing more than borrowed time. And once we eventually step inside of that ring, just know that you will do what everyone else has done who has been inside of that ring with me in the AOW, and that is do absolutely nothing but follow my shadow.
Do not go gentle into that good night. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. They do not go gentle into that good night. Rage, rage against the dying of the light.
Hello, Art Society. Welcome to Monday Night Mike. Just like this past week on Shotgun 2K, do not adjust your screens. I am back. I'm back here on Monday Night Mike. I'm sure more details in the next week or two will be released, if you will, Dusty Voice, about my return and how it came about. I'm sure J.Vega, who still has no earthly idea, apparently he doesn't want Shotgun, apparently, still has no idea that I'm back here in the Arts of Wrestling. I'm excited to be back. I'm glad to be back. I want to thank the Foulmouth Aussie for running Monday Night Mike a few times. He did a phenomenal job. I would thank Diego Diamond if he did a good job, but he almost destroyed the prestige of the broadcast position. I'm excited to be back. We're back on a really good night. We got a first round matchup of the United Nations title tournament. Hammer will be going one-on-one against a competitor that nobody here in the Arts of Wrestling's ever heard
Welcome
before.
to Wrestling. Right now, I don't know how to react. I don't know what to do. I don't really understand what's going on. See, I made it clear that David Flores was no longer welcomed in the Arts of Wrestling. I fired him for a reason. I didn't fire him so that he can be gone on a little vacation and then come back. So whoever reinstated him, which most likely was Marlena, because she hates me, because she can't have me. See, I don't know who he is coming back into the Arts of Wrestling and then questioning El Gallo Loco. Like if he has some say in what goes on. He's a commentator. Now, Dave, you stick to what you do. Let me run the Arts property and forget about Marlena. You need to stay in your lane before anything. Remember, your job is to be a commentator. Do your job. Let me do my damn job. Don't question what I do. Question what Marlena does, because at the end of the day, she's the one that's going to be your downfall. Now, everybody, let's get back to our regularly scheduled program.
El Gallo Loco, Gallo Ghoul, who is this guy in the first round of the United Nations Championship? El Gallo Loco? Really? Who the hell comes up with these names? Well, El Gallo Loco. Whatever the hell your name is. I'll see you out there. Hammer's coming down.
Welcome back to Monday Night Mike, guys. Vega not too happy at the top of the broadcast. But like I was saying before he, rudely interrupted me, the main event tonight, Hammer going up against El Gallo Loco, competitor that nobody has heard of in the first round. The last first round matchup of the United Nations title tournament. Should be exciting. Speaking of the United Nations, we already have 3 competitors that advanced in the United Nations title tournament to crown a new United Nations champion. Let's take a look back at these guys and how they got to the second round.
But you know who will become the new champion? My boy, the Outlaw, Ace Dalton. So right now you can consider me this forfeiting my match in the first round and having Ace Dalton move on to the second round. I told you bigger and better things are on the horizon in AOW when it starts and it ends. With the blueprint and Ace Dalton.
Some of you are a little pissed off. Some of you are a little excited, while others are still in shock. As you all witnessed that old saying, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. And what better friend to have than a man that I know so well. I'm talking about the one blueprint to this business. As you all seen, the blueprint being drafted for the most amazing collective of individuals that AOW has ever seen. That's right. What you witnessed, just the tip of the iceberg. Yours truly is going to be the United Nations champion. The blueprint is going to be the next InterMedia champion. And you all just keep your eyes peeled, as the show is just getting started. Get ready to be welcomed into outlaw country. We're coming.
I'm not the psycho. No, Diego Diamond called me a psycho, but we're facing the psycho bro.
You haven't faced anyone like me before. You haven't ever won against anyone. Might as well go ahead and call you a jobber yourself. You don't have little Jimmy. You don't have yourself. All you got is flashcards and scripts and people telling you in the background how to do your promos. And this whole time, he will be champion. He will be United Nations champion. And the darkness will prevail.
Hungry is this native to get closer to the United Nations title. And closer to some diamonds. D-Psycho, you are just collateral. damage. See you in a few, bub.
Normally this would all be fun and games, gentlemen. But tonight's match isn't fun and games. But it is also the first round in the United Nations Championship Tournament. You see, I'm gonna guarantee that both of them will be in a pool of their own blood in that ring. As I walk up that ramp with my arm raised high.
Don't you know by now that you both are wasting your time trying to take out Mr. Fitness from Trimmins? You know, you couldn't get it done at Independence Day, neither of you. Thinking about all my victories in the arts of wrestling and going on to bigger, better things. But no, you guys are like mosquitoes on my skin.
See, there's gonna be a lot more than my truth. And this chair and this chain is gonna be kendo sticks. There's gonna be things set on fire. There's gonna be razor blades and barbed wire for all. Tonight in this triple threat hardcore match. And you're gonna see me either tap out or pin either Slim or Mr. Awesome. And you can bet your ass that this guy is making it to the next round, and then the next round, and then the next round, and that will be anybody that you stick in my way! Because I will be the first ever inaugural United Nations champion. That isn't a fact, that isn't a promise, that isn't a guarantee, that is a straight up spoiler! Everybody knows. Everybody knows! That I will.
Time's up over me. Step back to reality. There goes gravity. There goes rapid shock. It's all mad what he wants. Keep on, that is enough. You aren't having enough. It's all back to this rough. It don't matter this stuff. He knows that, but he's struck. He's all sad, but he knows when he goes back to his mom or home dash. But he's back to the lab again, yo. This whole rap.
Arts of Wrestling. Monday Night Mike, it is me, Mr. 8WESOME, Mr. Awesome, baby! And here I am to grace you with my presence. Once again. Did you see it? Last Monday night, did you see what happened? I did exactly as I told the world that I was going to do, and I went over against Slim Pickens and the Sayer of Doom. 1, 2, 3 in a hardcore match. Just like I told you I was going to do. The fans knew it was going to happen. They know I'm the best in the world, the best in the business today, tomorrow, yesterday, forever. They know that. Now you know that. And Switchblade, next week on Monday night, you don't step into the ring with another easy opponent. You see, you've had it easy since you've gotten here, man. You've blindsided people. You've showed up at the last minute. But me, I started way down here. And I worked my way up here. And now I am in contendership for the United Nations Championship. And if I didn't make myself clear last week, allow me to make myself perfectly clear this week. I am going to win the United Nations Championship. I will be the first ever inaugural United Nations champion. And it doesn't matter what you throw in my way, who you throw in my way, it won't matter. So Switchblade, bring everything you've got. I promise you're gonna want to do that, because every time I step through those ropes, I bring on a 5-star match. 5 stars, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you bring an axe and some cool screen effects. Well, I hope your wrestling abilities are as good as your photo editing abilities, because if they're not, you don't have a damn chance. I will beat you, Switchblade. But what you bring to the table decides whether we have ourselves a 2-star squash or we have ourselves a 5-star main event. The ball is in your court. Stay awesome, because everybody knows. Who knows? 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 Everybody knows that I will.
Eh? Nah, I think it was yellow, bro. Yeah, yellow. Yellow. Mellow yellow. Anyway, that's not my focus. My focus this week is Mr. Awesome. It's that simple. Round 2 of the United Nations Championship. Yeah, bro. It brings us one step closer to Double D. Yeah, Diego. He's been running. Want them diamonds. Who? Vega? I don't know. He's probably playing Sega. Go.
Switchblade. Can I have your autograph?
Sure, little bro.
Thanks, Switchblade.
Oh, can we have one from Jimmy too?
Jimmy? Sure. Stand back, kids.
Yeah.
There you go, little bros.
Oh, thanks. All the best against Mr. Awesome.
I don't think about what can happen in a month. And I certainly don't think about what can happen in 1 year. I just focus on the 24 hours in front of me. Mr. Awesome, you are my focus for the next 24 hours. These puppies can wait, and so can you, Vega. I'm sure that's yours, bro. Mr. Awesome, 24 hours. I'm a free man, unsuspended and unspoiled over a week's rest. One rest I will not on my laurels or my success, because you know who I am. I'm the Switchblade. Violent by design, 24/7. 365 savage from the South Pacific. 366 on a leap year. I'm the Switchblade. You're my victim. Come closer.
Time's up, over, man. Step back to reality. There goes gravity. There goes rapid. It's all mad what he wants. Give up, that is enough. It won't happen enough. It's all back to his rough. It don't matter, it's tough. He knows that, but he's struck. He's all sad, but he knows when he goes back to his mom or home. That's when he's back to the lab again, yo. This whole rap.
On it all sticks 'cause you're on.
Break, stop it for your own sake. You gotta break, stop it for your own sake. You gotta break, stop it for your own sake. You gotta
We got him here. That's right. The Dom is back. Here on, what show is it? Monday Night Mike. And today, it's my turn to take down that Doom guy from the video game. That's right, Doom. Say what? Whatever your name is. You know what? I remember playing Doom for the Nintendo 64. That's right. The only problem, I never beat that game. You know, I'm not good with like first-person shooters. I hate first person. It's like there's an enemy behind you, and then you kind of move around, and then you're looking at the ceiling, and you're not realizing it's the ceiling, and you're shooting, and next thing you know, you're dead. Yeah, that's why I kind of prefer games like Gears of War, or like, you know, Assassin's. Anyway, Doom guy, say what? Tonight, you are about to get got by Gary Gotham's 5Gs. And tonight is the end of your career here in the arts of wrestling. It's Gary Gotham is going to get you got 5Gs. See you out there, pal. Did I do good? Yeah, I think I nailed that one.
Gary Gotham, you are going to be used as a prime example tonight on how to not screw me over. Yeah, we've never met in the ring. But see, I'm going to rip you apart in that square circle. I'm going to take off your head and have your spine come along with it and show it as a trophy, as a warning to everyone, especially Mr. Awesome. You see, you had to come in and sneak in and get that opportunity that was mine, wasn't it? You keep that dome and you keep that smile shiny as you think you are going to get this title, huh? You think you're going to go through everyone and win the United Nations Championship? No, that was my title. That was my opportunity. And while Slim Trimmins was the one that deserved to be pinned, it should have been me. You had to jump in last second like a scumbag and try to take that opportunity. I hope the next time you and I meet Mr. Awesome, that it will be in October. Why? Because that is pumpkin carving season, and I'm going to carve you like a jack-o'-lantern and have some shine go through you with my knees and my elbows and every package pile driver I can deliver right into you to shine up that dome and put you as a trophy for me, as to tell the world to not mess with me. Now, Gary, you can hit me as hard as you can. You can try to pick me up and slam me down. But I will get up and I will rip off your face. I will break every bone. You want destruction? You want chaos in the arts? Well, I'm here. And I'm running through you all.
And his opponent, from California, weighing in at 196 pounds, the Dominator.
Hey guys, welcome back to Monday Night Mike. What a good showing by Doomsayer before we went on break. He referenced the United Nations title tournament. He also referenced Kyle Ferguson, Mr. Awesome. Who also may reference the tournament is Mr. Fitness Slim Trimmings, who will be in action this Thursday on Shotgun 2K. Remember guys, Shotgun 2K is no longer on Wednesday nights. It's now on Thursday nights exclusively on the artsofwrestling.com. Mr. Fitness schedule for Shotgun 2K. You know what else is scheduled for Shotgun 2K? The continuation of the newly formed Brass Championship Division. It is the first round. Just like we have the United Nations, we also have the first round of the Brass Championship Tournament. Last week, RB1, the Rebellious One, defeated newcomer Willie Jugs in a really good contest. If you have not seen it, go to theartswrestling.com and check it out. As RB1 qualified, we will also have Brass Championship implications here tonight. Now, there is no tournament matches here on Monday Night Mike. That tournament is exclusive to Shotgun 2K. But we will have the three competitors here for Shotgun 2K. It was supposed to be four. Kid Savage was supposed to be in that Fatal 4-Way. For personal reasons, he decided to bow out. He will no longer be in the Arts of Wrestling. That's for another time. But in that triple threat, representing the Brass title tournament will be one half of the Prophets of Madness, Bishop Devontae D, who's got to be the odds-on favorite to win this thing. Another odds-on favorite is one half of the Carolina Boys, Doug Crusher. Before he stepped out of the Arts Wrestling for some time, he was in the Arts when we first opened up. He went away for a while. Now he's back as Carolina Boys. He was getting in a little bit of a role there. He was starting to pick up steam. He might just pick up where he left off tonight. And what's representing the representation match of the Brass Title Tournament. But we also have one more competitor joining them in the triple threat, Michael Scars, who's been starting to pick up a little bit of steam here. He's starting to get with it. Michael Scars, he might just walk away with the Brass Title Tournament. It would not surprise me because the kid is quickly picking his pace. Guys, I'm being told that next week, President Marlena will return to the Arts of Wrestling. What does that mean? I'm not sure. I hope it may mean that she may address the email situation. I'm not sure if she's out of suspension. I'm not sure what the deal is, but I'm being told that President Marlena will be here.
Sorry once again for another interruption, fellow Art Society. See,
Jesus, that guy's
I'm confused because I don't understand where Mr. Flores is getting all his information from. See, he's talking about Marlena returning next week. On what authority? Who's feeding him this information? See, these are the things that need to be asked when somebody just pops back up with all this information that should have to go through me. See, I'm in charge of the Arts of Wrestling, not Mr. Flores, not Marlena, the Prez. See, the Prez did some stuff that got her suspended. Had she not done what she did, see, we wouldn't be going through this situation. We wouldn't be going through this mess. Mr. Flores would have stayed where he was, away from the arts of wrestling, because he obviously has been in cahoots with her from the beginning. I mean, we all know she's in cahoots with Aussie. We all know she's trying to manipulate Switchblade. So what else? What else is Marlena going to do? I mean, like I said, on whose authority is Marlena coming back next week? Who's feeding you this BS? Because at the end of the day, you're not getting it from me. So you're getting it from somebody. And if I find out that you're getting it from Marlena, and that Marlena does come back with any type of issues or any type of retaliation for her suspension towards me, when I wasn't the one that was involved in her little intimate conversation, see, Mr. Flores, you're not only going to be fired at that point, but you're never going to be welcomed in the arts of wrestling after that, not even as a fan. So understand that whoever's feeding you this, whoever's telling you this, needs to be told that what they're doing and what they're saying is jeopardizing not only you, but your way of living and the way that you make money. So at the end of the day, I will make sure that all your doors are closed.
Arts of Wrestling, Michael Scars here, and it looks like tonight we have a brass division introductory fatal four-way match. It's myself versus, oh God, the Bishop? Really? The Bishop? What the? Why do we have God here? Which, I'll destroy God, so Bishop, you're just some God. Hallelujah garbage like usual. Let's see if we got Crusher. Oh my God. Sorry, Crusher, but someone's using your name. It's just really that dumb. Crusher, you really don't. I don't get your name at all. You're dumb. All right, and then the other guy is Savage. Well, Savage, you're not Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh yeah, you're not him. So you see, to these three guys that in the ring with, all I'm gonna do is brutalize you, point blank. I'll see you boys tonight in the middle of that ring, because I got one victory. 2 victories is going to look so good in the Michael Scars AOW Proving Ground.
My brothers, my sisters of the AOW, the arts of wrestling, it is I am he is me, one half of the Prophets of Madness, the Bishop Devontae D. And it's been brought to my attention that I'll be involved in a fatal 4-way match with brass championship implications, meaning that one of us out of the 4 will be advancing in this tournament. I step inside of the ring with gentlemen by the name of Scars, gentlemen by the name of the Crusher, and Savage. Well, you see, the one thing about Bishop is that whenever he shows up, he shows out. Don't let the humming fool you. Don't let the coat fool you. Because Bishop can be just as savage as Randy, and he can leave you bearing scars like Simba's uncle. And whenever he steps inside of the ring, no matter how big and bad they are, he's also a crusher. So gentlemen, the time for talk is done. Because the 4 of us are going to walk that aisle. We're going to step through those ropes, get right in front of each other's faces. And it's time to square up. And it's time to go to war. So I will see you soon. And very soon.
AOW. Finally, the Crusher has arrived here tonight. And later on tonight, I'm in a fatal four-way. That's right, against 3 other people that their hopes and dreams will be crushed at the hands of the Crusher tonight. So, Bishop, your soul might belong to the Lord, son, but tonight your ass belongs to the Crusher. And I will take you out. Yes, we've had some battles in the past and you have beat me. But I have learned from my mistakes and I have become stronger. So I hope you're ready for tonight. Michael Scars, the name kind of goes with this match. Because after tonight, you're going to have bumps and bruises and battle scars from the Crusher. From where I beat and beat and beat on you and beat your brains in. Number 3, Savage. There's only one Savage that I know that was in the wrestling business. And that is the Macho Man, Randy Savage. Ooh, yeah. Can you dig it? You understand me, punk? That's the only Savage worth talking about in the wrestling organization. Even in the promo world. So I hope you 3 punks are ready. Because after tonight, I will walk out with my hand raised in victory. And then I will go on to win the tournament for the title. So, there's only one thing left to say to you 3 punks. And that is, your crushing time starts now, punks. I hope you 3 boys are ready. Bring your A game, because I'm bringing mine. You got that?
From Wisconsin, weighing in at 191
been thinking. I've been wondering. Pacing back and forth. First of all, Flores, how the hell did you get your job back? I leave for 1 week and you take my position already? Get back to that some other time. Let's talk about me for a second. Diego Diamond, the #1 artist here in the AOW. We all tune in just to see me. Be honest, you skip through the blueprints, you skip through the switchblades, you skip until you see this lovable face. Maybe you stop at J.Vega. I don't blame you. But we're all here for me. You see, I'm the #1 contender, and I should be the #1 champion here at AOW. I should be the champion for the brass tournament, the champion for the InterMedia championship, the UN championship. You know, that's mine. Yet they come on and say there's another tournament to stop me from being the greatness that I know that I am. But there's another title I have my eyes on. The Elite Championship, held by a champion who does nothing with it. When's the last time we saw him with that title? Where is it? Oh, in his bag? Guess who found it? Thrown around like if it was a piece of trash. That's right. I found it laying around in the locker room. He didn't want it. Took it. Old school rules. Finders keepers, losers weepers. You vacated that title, Ozzy. And I say you vacated officially. Matter of fact, I'll do one even better. Next week, I will host Ozzy's funeral and officially end the foul mouth era. No one wants to see this guy yabbering, yelling, blah, 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 I drink my beer, blah, 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 cigarette, blah, blah. Banaka, use it. Make some sense once in a while. Get out of here. Can't believe this. Should have been champion months ago. Proving myself, left and right.
Hey guys, welcome back. There you have it. A bold statement by Diego Diamond, claiming he's going to have a funeral, I guess a eulogy of some sorts for the foul-mouth Aussie. That's next week. Remains to be seen. Tune in next week. Is it the end of the foul-mouth Aussie? Will he show up? I guess this is a challenge of sorts for Diego Diamond to see if Aussie shows up to recover his championship title. Wow. Okay, we shall see what happens with Diego Diamond and the foul-mouth Aussie next week, as Diego Diamond holds a funeral for the foul-mouth Aussie exclusively here on Monday Night Mike. Anyway, moving on. We have reached our main event of the evening. It is the final first round matchup of the United Nations title tournament. I am so curious to see who this El Gallo Loco guy is. With that being said, Hammer versus El Gallo Loco. That is next.
Go ahead. Take a break. Have a seat. Call myself not only the elite champion, but the new chairman of AOW. I invented it. Shouldn't even do a little dance like this or something. New chairman.